Okay, so I thought I'd go over my favorite perk cards. Now, there's a lot of perks in the game, and it's very confusing. When I started, I was completely lost when I was picking my perks. Well, I thought I'd go through and pick out some of my favorite ones that I have here in my list that feel really helpful. So, let's get into the video. Okay, now the first one here is going to be Bandolier. And if you're using ballistic weapon ammo, so like 45 rounds, 10 millimeter rounds, 308, anything that's not energy ammo, so most of your basic ammo, it's going to weigh 90% less, and that is a huge mark if you're carrying thousands of ammo types. Like, I carry 45 rounds and 5.56 rounds. And I can carry thousands upon thousands of them thanks to that perk. And I just thought I'd share that one with you. The next one I thought I'd share with you guys is Adamantium Skeleton. Limb damage is completely eliminated, which is very helpful, especially if you run around and you get your limbs broke all the time. This will completely negate all limb damage. Now, it won't negate regular damage, but at least you won't break your limbs. The third one I would like to talk to you about is over here in agility. It's Action Boy. And if you like to use VATS, which I tend to do a lot if you've seen my videos, but this one makes them regenerate 45% faster. And that is really helpful when I'm like reloading. My AP can recharge, and by the time I'm done reloading, I can start using VATS again. But I mean, I guess if you're not using VATS very much, it's still useful for running. Like, you use your AP when you run, so having your AP regen 45% faster, so you can run longer, I think would be worth it. Yeah. Okay, now I don't know about you guys, but number 4 over here in luck, I like to use Cap Collector. I could upgrade it again. I will upgrade it again later. But even at number 2, you find 66% more caps in cap stashes. But I have a very big problem finding caps, and that might not be the case for some of you, but for others it probably will be a problem. So grab the Cap Collector, and hopefully you won't have as much trouble finding your caps. The fifth one I would like to talk about is down here. It's called Dodgy. You avoid 30% of incoming damage at the cost of 30 action points per hit, which pairs really nicely with Action Boy up here, where your AP regens faster, so you have a chance of avoiding damage at the cost of action points, and then your AP regens faster, which allows you to avoid more damage. I just think they kind of work together, they mesh well. The sixth one I'd like to talk to you about is down here in Lux again, is Class Freak. Negative effects of mutations are reduced by 75%. And if you plan on being mutated using serums to get like faster running speed or more melee damage, or you can jump higher, these are all things that are provided by serums, but they all have negative side effects, and this just makes them 3/4 less negative. Which actually makes the negatives pretty bearable, in my opinion. Now, if you plan on going with the Class Freak and getting the serums and mutations, you're going to want Starch Genes, which will make it so you never mutate from Rads, and Radaway, which if you play this game enough, you realize you need Radaway quite a bit, will never cure your mutation. So if you take a serum, say Speed Demon, the one that makes you run faster, and then you don't have this perk equipped, and you take a Radaway, it could cure your Speed Demon, and then you're just out of Speed Demon. And if you spend caps to buy said speed demon, or if you trade away weapons, then that's just a huge waste. So I recommend, if you're gonna go with mutations, which I do, I have, what is it? How many mutations do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10 mutations. And if I didn't have that perk equipped, I'd take my rat away. It could just get rid of all those, and then I have to go search for them again. Now, I don't know if taking a rat away would cure all of them. I don't think it would, but even losing 1 or 2 is still a big deal. Okay, now this last one is just my personal preference, because I like to use VATS. Now, you might not like to use VATS, and that's fine, but if you do, I suggest having Concentrated Fire. It makes VATS target limbs, just like previous games. I don't know if it does, if it targets limbs without Concentrated Fire. I've had Concentrated Fire for, like, since the beginning. But Focus Fire, to gain higher accuracy and damage per shot, is great if you, like, start shooting at a big boss and your chance to hit is 25%. You're going to take that shot, and it doesn't really matter, because your next shot is going to, say, have 45% accuracy. And then if you take another one, you know, just keep going up until you get to that 95% accuracy, and then you can just unload. And your damage is also increasing per shot, so it's not like you, how do I put this? Even if you don't have a great chance to hit in the beginning, by the end of it, you should be hitting nearly every shot and gaining more and more damage per shot, which works well with automatic weapons, which is what I like to use. But it could also work for non-automatic weapons, as long as it's not like your black powder rifles or something that take 20 seconds to reload after every shot. Okay, I think that's about it for this video. You know, I would like to tell you that these are just my opinion. You know, I'm not going to go ahead and tell you that these are the best ones in the game or anything like that. These are just what I prefer to use, and other players have different play styles, and they're not going to find some of these as useful as I do. But if you like to play like this with the VATS or with serums, you know, these are some perks you might want to look into. Like, it doesn't by no means like gospel or anything. You know, pick the ones you like, ignore the ones you don't. Yeah. So, thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment down below if you have any ideas for something you would like to see on the channel. Leave a like if you like the video, and subscribe if you like the content. I would like to take a minute to personally thank my subscribers, because they support so much, and I just appreciate it a lot. But yeah, and then I also have links to my Twitch that I stream on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I have a Twitter that will both be linked into the description box below. So, yeah. I guess that's it for this one. You guys have a wonderful day, and as always, happy gaming.